What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. And today I'm gonna be doing a video just about honestly breathing, and just like being, having self acceptance. You know, dealing with just life, maybe people that may not understand. Just all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like honestly, that's why it's so hilarious because it's like YouTube is great, you know, and for those independent type of people like I am, you know, free spirited type of people, whatever, people going for the long run, not so much as viral, viral stuff, but actually quality, long shelf life content like I'm producing, you see some truth in the world. You know what I mean? Like you see that the masses, the main amount of views, subscribers, likes, followers, all this stuff, they stay and stagnate in like these certain mass areas. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm noticing this pattern, the right people see it at the right time, and it's not so much out of just going viral, it's really just providing quality, you know, and that's what I'm doing, you know what I mean? And honestly, it's like I love myself and I'm building my love for myself every day, and it's like I'm grateful for doing YouTube to be honest because it's like it even builds up our own confidence and even helps our own life to be honest because it's like throughout all of our life, personally, me in particular, I'm overcoming a whole bunch of verbal and just abuse from everybody. You know what I mean? And like I'm not a victim at all. Everybody has something. Everybody has different traumas, different pains, different bullying, harassment. Everybody has something that they're dealing with, some sort of experience, something on their plate, no matter what it is. And that's basically what I'm realizing. I'm just saying, from me personally, in particular, I'm just having just to shed all those demons away and just let my light shine. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you get to the point where you just tired of hearing critics, naysayers, haters, you know, these people trying to drag you down, but not people that's lifting you up. You know what I'm saying? And it's that simple to be honest. Like it's very few people who actually value you, for who you are in particular, you know? And that's usually just your family. Like for me personally, it's my parents and a very small select few of friends. You know what I'm saying? Very tiny. Maybe three friends, honestly. And I've grown a tough skin. I'm growing a tougher skin too. With this whole stuff, vegan stuff, awakening, everything. Because it's like basically the reason why I'm doing it personally for me, first and foremost, I'm a vegan for me first and foremost, for my health, and it helps out the animals as well. It helps out the literal environment, the atmosphere, the pollution, the you know, waste that some people leave with their trash and materials and stuff like that. We're benefiting everybody with this, you know. But man, like it's so deep, you know what I'm saying? But especially when I'm doing personally for me, first and foremost, that's the first relationship we can even have, the one that we must master first, And like I'm doing that too because you know nobody wants to be told what to do. Nobody wants to be picked on. Nobody wants to be bullied. Nobody wants to be harassed. Nobody wants to be pointed out, nitpicked, criticized. Nobody wants to do that at all. And it's just, I'm so used to that personally. I'm just letting it out. I'm just so used to it personally. And I'm no saint too, but I have been cleaning up I have been cleaning up my karma. My karma has been working in my favor for real, and this momentum is picking up like a snowball avalanche coming down the mountain. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I'm just so used to that, like to people joking around, laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what's here. You know, it's just it takes a real strong person, as what I'm noticing, to get over a past. You know what I'm saying? To be more present, and that's what this whole process has done for me. And like that's why sometimes everybody benefits because it's like I'm the game changer. You know what I'm saying? I'm the game changer. I'm bold enough to actually be vulnerable enough to upload YouTube content. But guess what? Anybody can just sit behind a screen and start typing up chat comments, typing up this, typing up that, nitpicking and like that. But like the real people support. The real people have great energy, great vibes. They actually help. They actually, you know, provide help. You know what I'm saying? Like they give you something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm giving to you. And that's something I've noticed. Like I've noticed that. I noticed not to let any of these people get up in my head because that's what this thing really has showed me, to be honest. And it's sometimes you even want to cry. Like it's sometimes unexplainable feelings. And yes, I did say feelings too. For all these people who think, oh, we gotta be tough, we gotta be hard, we gotta be, this, that. That ain't you. You ain't no savage, too. So quit lying to yourself. But this, what I'm saying is just like getting past that thick wave of heavy energy, because for so long I'm so used to in my memory. That's why sometimes I can be a little cautious. Sometimes just do it because I'm walking to the unknown. I'm remembering who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm peeling off the layers of my own self. Literally. And that's what a lot of people need to be doing. But that's what I'm doing because I'm like a lost lamb in the woods, a doe, a deer, not even lost. I'm just saying like, I'm still, I'm always learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm young, so that's why I say it like that. I have some things going for me, and that's awesome. The animal care business and everything, and just my freedom and all this other stuff. It's just a lot of times other people can relate to me. The right people will be able to relate to me about this, but I'm just so used to just, maybe uploading something on social media, uploading a video, talking in front of a class, talking in front of a group of so-called friends, talking in front of your of a so-called partner, girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, etc. And then just like being so used to just rejection, anger, hate, criticism, negativity, toxic energy, pulling you down, stuff like that. And it's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so grateful to realize to work on myself so much because it's like I start to notice it occasionally in interactions. You know what I'm saying? Like the interaction could be alright, this and that, but I notice when things get deep sometimes maybe if I say something, you know, I don't even be talking to a whole lot of people, but whenever I may say something and then maybe it may trigger a nerve in them or something like that and they're trying to change me, trying to say don't do this or, basically just tell them just like a disagreeable um, shift, a disagreeable switch, a disagreeable bump, a disagreeable rock. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean it's going back to that argument stuff, but just like, stuff like that. And I'm just working my way up so that there ain't no disagreements. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to hold everybody's hand. It's just people, a lot of people, I don't know what they are. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people do respect me. I am actually the most respected of the alumni I'm from, and I know that's just what I have, you know what I'm saying? And I'm moving forward too with that wisdom, with that accolade, you know what I'm saying? I don't need any other awards for that, I don't have a big head over that, I'm not like, you know, self, like, just stuck on that at all. I just brought that up. They say you don't have to like someone to respect someone, and that's very true, very true. And I've noticed that, to be honest. But anyways, I was saying that because you like gotta be strong out here, because that's personally what I've been having to deal with. overcoming insecurities and all this stuff. Because guess what? Ha ha ha. Everybody has it. You know what I'm saying? And it's all equal too. And that's what the biggest thing, this whole YouTube stuff, this whole awakening, vegan movement, all this stuff has done for me. Because guess what? Everybody has a lot of programs, right? A lot of programs. People want to just, you know, people are all over the place, you know, egos, egos. This whole I'm better than you, this and that. I'm no saint. I'm overcoming a lot, but I have got myself into a position, where I am a lot more at peace with myself than I have been, you know, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to to hold everybody's hand or anything, but I am saying that, that's why I have so much conviction in my voice, because I don't care what you think. I don't. You know what I'm saying? The real people will understand and just support the love, the frequency, just for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's that, because for me, that's why I'm giving out love, to be honest. Because the other people that don't serve us, that just pop up out of nowhere with the criticism, with this, with that, nitpicky stuff, you know, just go. Get off the page. If you don't like animals, go. If you hate vegan food, unfollow, unsubscribe, leave. You know what I'm saying? Just the right people can stay. For real. Because that's all I ever wanted. Well, that's all I ever, have a huge level of gratitude and appreciation for is family. It's for support. It's for love. And it's not easy at all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy at all. We can say we have, but guess what? It's life. Life is a process. Life is a continuous process, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just building myself up, because it just gets old. You know what I'm saying? Just losing our own peace, or being on the verge of that by someone else's opinion of us, by people trying to control us. Notice I said trying, because nobody can control me. I am eternally free. For real. Deal. Yeah. With the rhymes. But that, and just some support, you know what I'm saying? That's the other thing I realized. Nobody's like me. You won't, there's nobody on this whole universe that's me, and you too. Some people, not everybody can say that, to be honest with you. Not everybody can say that, for real. Not everybody can say that. So be thankful that we are original, because we're worth more than a copycat. So that's that. I was just saying that, and I'm just getting these videos out. I have a mentor that recommends to do 2,000 videos, so I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? People, I don't even care. I don't even get massive amounts of just stuff weighing me down. I make sure just to just get it out. You know what I'm saying? Move it out my way. I don't stay stuck on it, because I've learned what it can do to you if you want to keep fueling the fire to these, gremlins, vultures, whatever you want to call it. And thank God, I'm at least putting out loving energy, so I receive a good amount of loving energy in exchange, and that's why I'm choosing to do this nerdy idea, but it's so true, I found it because I was just on YouTube. I started going vegan, and then I saw Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters. He has some interesting videos, and then I was seeing the titles of them, and I was like, wow, this really stands out. This is different, and that's basically what inspired me. I write with my left hand too, so I know all the facts about that, this and that. No, I do know that they say that lefties are more in the right brain hemisphere, more creative, artistic, this and that. So I guess that's that, But that's who I am. And I have noticed I always have been different from the rest. But, I've never liked to be told what to do at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people, well, I'm pretty sure the truest people agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've had so many jobs and I'm not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much more to life. Do I know it all? No. No. Do I have a lot of room for growth and potential? Yes. And I'm on that track. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. And like, that's that. It's just like, you just got to get to the point where it's just like, just a little, some sense of unity. You know what I'm saying? Because it's otherwise, still little ego here and there from people. Still little competition here and there from people. Still anger, jealousy, envy, hate, criticism. Still from people. Even when people not even saying it. And y'all can say, the wrong people will say, that's crazy. The right, real people will agree and understand where I'm coming from with this. It's that deep. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can feel the energy of people. People know it too. People know too. People know. I'm not paranoid or none of that stuff. I'm about my own business. You know, I'm giving out peace, love, freedom, truth, all that stuff. I'm just going about my way. I learned that I'm done with fighting fire with fire. I'm done with fighting too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why I'm so fresh and clean all the time. With no scratches or nothing, because I'm at peace with myself, and I'm enjoying walking through life, being at peace within me, for real, by being something different, because I've been around, I've been overcoming a lot of pressure, because, like, growing up, you just think you gotta fit in and be like everybody. This whole race war too. That's the biggest thing that got it up too. This whole illusion thing. Oh, I'm black, I'm white, I'm this, that. That's all right. That's all right. I see that's what's going on. But at the same time, nobody can control how they're born. And for me personally, it did not take until 20 years for me to go vegan. 20 years for me to start waking up. Am I going to be so hard on myself? No, I'm not. At least I'm already making the change now. But, like, with that being said, it's like, who are you to judge me, for anything, let alone skin color, let alone the place I live at, let alone the car I drive, let alone my shoes, my clothes? Who are you to judge? For real, who are you to judge? I left a crowd, a materialistic, distracted crowd, to focus on myself, to invest in my health, honestly, too. That's the first thing I noticed, because then I was, in this whole rat race, money chasing type of thing. I love money a whole lot. And at the same time, I do value also investing in my health. You know what I'm saying? And really building this brand. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm noticing, because I actually have a personality and I'm willing to express it and share my voice. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love it, because I'm overcoming being around a lot of people where they just want to be so quiet. They don't want to say nothing. When I say quiet, I'm talking about just, like, to be real awkward, to be real shaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, where it's just like, you know, there's nothing to talk about, to be honest. Like, a lot of times, that's why sometimes, if anybody has known, even throughout all of my life, before I was a vegan and after I'm a vegan, and some people are like, oh, why don't you record like this? 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 Why don't you record your own way and I'll record my own way? Okay? Yeah. But it's just like, some people, they, whatchamacallit, there literally just would not be much to say. Maybe at school when I was not eating vegan stuff, there honestly was a lot more to say. to talk about, because I was doing what, I still was original, but I feel like the food chemistry, since pretty much everybody in school, I didn't know anybody that was, I just knew like maybe a couple of people distinctively that were vegan or vegetarian in my schools, but the masses were not vegan, so therefore, at the dinner table, if everybody's eating meat, it's a lot to talk about because they're sharing that belief, you know what I'm saying? But ever since I've been vegan, it's been different, amongst other people. And it showed me that it's bigger than just race and skin color because that's the biggest thing that will be pissing me off a lot because that's what will be separating everybody up in this world, from people thinking, oh, just because they dark skinned, they better than someone. Or, oh, just because you white or lighter complected, you better than someone. Or vice versa. Just because they dark skinned, they may feel worse. Or just because they light skinned or light or white or whatever, Mexican, whatever you want to call it, yellow, they may feel like they worse. That's the biggest picture. The biggest message I'm trying to explain is that we all are equal. We don't control what skin color we have. We don't control the family we're born into. We don't control the language we our first language. We don't control our birthplace. We don't control none of that stuff. So that's why it's like I'm not even gonna stress out about this stuff anymore. I am good enough for who I am, for real. I'm shaking all these demons and haters off, for real. I am good enough for who I am. The right people accept me for who I am because I accept myself. You know what I'm saying? It takes a bold man to do that, and that's what I am doing. So anyways, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a great day. It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live.